Don't gamble getting smished! Why selling your home with a real estate agent can save you from losing your money. Smishing is a combination of phishing coupled with SMS text messaging. We've all been there. We've all gotten it. It happens day to day in my real estate brokerage. You know those texts. Hey, got a minute? I need some Google gift cards and the like. Smishing is the new way to scam people out of their hard-earned money. So smishing can have a profound impact on home sellers. Most often, those who are listing for sale by owner. And listen, it's not a direct result of listing for sale by owner, but the reality is that as technology has advanced, scammers have become far more savvy. Some of the ways that smishing can impact those for sale by owners is by sending text messages asking for the exchange of money, potentially, before executing a contract. Those sellers who are a little bit less savvy and don't have the skill and expertise of a local agent on their side can definitely have impact. Some of the other scams that we've seen shake out, somewhat involving smishing and somewhat just scammers involving over time, is home buyers appearing and saying, can you give me a FaceTime tour of that property? Or can you send me a video and do the tour? Buyer then wants to submit an offer. They send over via email or text message what appears to be a legitimate proof of funds, causing the seller to accept an offer, take their home off the market, and proceed with hiring moving companies, terminating their utilities, and even getting so far as to moving out of their homes on the day of closing, only to find out that the proof of funds was fraudulent. The deposit didn't actually go through and bounced, and at the very last moment, a seller is left in a heartache situation where they're unable to complete the sale of their property, putting at risk all of the money that they've invested into moving out, or potentially a purchase tied to the sale of the existing property. Now, some of the ways that real estate agents can step in and protect sellers throughout the real estate transaction is that the typical real estate agent, believe it or not, we see these scams not daily, but definitely weekly in high volume offices. So most real estate agents are trained to be on the lookout for the subtleties in things like proof of funds. We understand that when doing virtual showings, which is a reality in 2023 and 2024, that there are some cues that we can look for. Do we see the buyer's face on the other end of the video? Is it truly a two-way conversation? Do all parts of the story really truly add up? Just as an aside, one of the things that I'm always passionate about is helping consumers protect themselves in the event of something that's a little suspicious. Some of the things that I always tell folks is, nobody in your real estate transaction will ever ask you to wire money. It should be an instantaneous red flag if you ever get a text message asking you to wire money for any part of a transaction, whether you're a buyer or a seller. If you do receive either an email or a text message, even if it appears as though it's coming from your lender, your attorney, or your real estate agent, never take that text or email at face value. Always be 100% sure that you pick up the phone and actually call and speak to the person who alleged to be sending the text message. Also, if this is a person who it's your first interaction with throughout the transaction, consult back with somebody that you've already got a face-to-face connection with. Like I said, it could be your real estate agent, it could be your loan officer, or it could be your attorney. But double check and triple verify. Once funds are wired out, we have no way of getting them back if it was fraudulent. If you're curious about how we can help you avoid being the victim of smishing throughout your home buying or selling journey in Mass or New Hampshire, visit our homepage and click on the Calendly link to schedule a time to chat with one of us one-on-one.